Man, what a complete disaster that last one was. I think that I just have to only record at night. I think I can only record at night because there's just some kind of clarity of thought that I have at night that I don't have when I'm preoccupied by, having shit to do. Now I don't really have any shit to do for the day. I have plenty of shit to do, but nothing I'm gonna do well right now. So now it's time for fun. It's time for male fun, and we call that the Audi 4000. It's the American version of the Audi 80, a famous executive sedan. See, I'm right back into it. Right back into it, talking about the cars. Damn. Here, I came up with a character to help me stop talking about cars. He's known as the automotive expert. Now, what you have to understand about the Audi 80 is that it is the touchstone of the Audi B2 platform. Now, of course, in the world of racing, of Wowie racing, the Quattro is the real showstopper of the platform. But not always is the 80 given its due diligence as far as appreciation is concerned. Now, what you have to understand about the Audi 80 is that while it doesn't have nearly as much power, it compensates for that with style and sleek efficiency, which is really what your average German executive needs in a four-door sedan. Now, ultimate car of all time must be the Audi Quattro. There are those who will say that the Miata is the ultimate car, the greatest car of all time. And I would call these people simple-minded. Now, the Miata, maybe it has a lot of power, but you're just not going to feel grounded in a rear-wheel drive vehicle such as that. And for that reason, I'm afraid the Miata gets a pass from me. That's my character to get me to stop talking about cars all the time. If I ever break off into car talk, I'll start using that voice. And, well, that's how it'll go. Beat the acceleration though. Second. Are you saying I should have warmed my engine up? Are you saying that I should have warmed my engine up? I don't know what you're talking about. My window's open, I can't hear you. Yeah. Anyway, I've been having a bad day. And And you know all about it because you listened to the last episode. And this is going to be episode 3.5. Back to nighttime. We're in a big storm. I guess I'm in a bit of a pocket right now where it's not pouring, but we've been having a big storm. Bigger than it's been tonight. Tonight's the biggest. It's flooding. Everyone's ditches around their house are... I mean, you'd think it was the ground if you stepped up to it. Shit. The water is just coming right up to you. Tacoma's probably fucked up. I haven't checked, and I probably won't, but I bet Tacoma's fucked up. Maybe Olympia, maybe Seattle, I don't know. Seattle goes pretty high pretty quick, so... I guess everyone's feeling it. Everyone's depressed. I'm kidding. I don't even know why I would entertain that thought. There's a demon caught on camera. That's my job. Just doing the best I can. Yeah, there's all these public utilities, vehicles, scrambling around. Trying to get at the power lines. My power went out right when I got home after recording that first podcast. My whole power went out 2 minutes before I got back. So yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a scramble. Oh jeez. I shouldn't have been going that fast. Alright. I'm getting pretty smooth at downshifting. I would like to say that I am getting pretty smooth at downshifting. I'd like to say I'm wado adept at it. And my move-off capabilities are steadily improving. Pretty soon, I won't be scared by hill starts anymore. That's a guy talking about a car. Talking about cars and how he drives. That's all anyone hears when you talk about cars like that, man. You gotta calm down. Yeah, so big milestones for this podcast are going to be get pulled over and get in an accident. Accident would be more... probably getting arrested would be more interesting. Better content. Right, probably getting in an accident is less good content. Because you're getting less of the event in an accident. It's still probably pretty funny to listen to. Damn, just listening to like instead of whale sounds or white noise, listening to car accident compilations to go to sleep. Damn. Are you guys watching this podcast to go to sleep? You guys, hey guys, what's up, you guys? I should hit myself every time I say that. What I mean to say is that it would be a good idea to go to sleep to this podcast. I'm sure. I only yell every episode. I'm only yelling every episode. The revving, though, probably helps. Maybe this should really just be an ambient noise record. And it should be like one of those video essay it's a 6-hour-long ambient record, and it gets across a point about your internal world, and it's really powerful. Watch this rev match. That was a little underpowered. Not quite enough revs to reach third gear quickly enough. And that's what I sound like. I take the same route every night. This is my third night doing it, and I'm taking the same route again. But I'm like a wowie driver. And that's a cop. No, it's not. Yes, it was. Reorient. I need something new. Yeah, at nighttime, ideas? Yo. Here's like a scary info hazard idea that's about ideas. It kind of seems like what if it kind of seems like I'm cutting out what if here. So it kind of seems like ideas have a demonic quality to them. And I think that's why all of my most potent ideas and strongest inspiration comes at night. I don't think I'm able to get into specifics about what about ideas has a demonic quality, but I think you can feel me on this one. As a creative type who's into the truth, like myself. Nighttime, you're entering into a sort of pool, a sort of sea of kind of undercurrent type ideas, and I think that's probably what's best for this podcast. If I'm trying to catch demons on camera, then I gotta be doing it at night. So that's that. What else do I have? Maybe I'll just let some dead air creep in for you guys while I go up these curves. It's Pikes Peak and I'm a French woman. It's Pikes Peak and I'm a French woman. I'm a French woman. I'm a woman. I'm taking a line. Oh shit, there's a car on the road. I'm taking a line. Yeah, man. Probably a lot of people died or got seriously injured because they took a line on a road where the speed limit's 35 miles an hour. A lot of people probably took a line and then fucking died. I think about the Primus song. There's another utilities vehicle. I think about the Primus song about the guy who died. There's a lot of those, actually. I'm talking about Jerry was a race car driver, obviously. Yeah, I don't know don't know much about drag racing. Even though that's kind of like the essence of what I find cool about cars, as explained earlier in the episode Gay for Cars. It's like the revving up. Oh, that's a cool car, probably. Just passed me. It's going like 50. Couldn't see it though because it's night. The thing I find cool about cars is the acceleration. And drag race is like the essentialization of that, the distillation of that. So it's probably pretty cool. But really, my main question is, what car does RuPaul drive? That was a little joke. I had to get to what car does RuPaul drive. I had to get to that some way or another. Damn, there's like 4 public utilities vehicles on the same spot. I guess I'm not going that way. I can go on this drag strip though, and I can move off rather quick too. That's me going 50 miles an hour. I got to 50. Which is faster than I usually go, actually. Well, I don't know. I usually go 50. That was fun, though. Hey. That was like drag racing, right? You're just trying to get as fast as possible, as quick as possible. You're just trying to accelerate. How far does a drag race even go? Like a mile? I don't even know, man. The culture eludes me. I was never in it, you know? This is definitely a cars podcast. I mean, if you had a pie chart of topics, it'd be like cars 40%, cultural malaises 30%, stumbling over my thoughts and finding demons that are making me stupid 20%, and then I don't know, misc 10% misc. Man, that quick move off though, that's so nice. And then I just go to the speed limit. And then that's my move, is I just shift up, I go to the speed limit. I'm so easily satisfied. I'm so easily satisfied. I just want to accelerate. It's fun. That's what I like. So maybe this car is fucking perfect. But I don't know, I've never driven a sports car before. Man, I'll get this car stuff out of my system. I'll get it out of my system. Don't worry. I'll get in another car accident or something. And then I'll stop. Then my life will probably suck and I'll just play video games. I'll probably get into like Civilization or something like that. some kind of heady pursuit rather than the instinctive realm of automotor car sports. And I'll just have someone drive me around in a Scion XB. Which one's like the like tube of butter hatchback that's like long? It's not like the compact hatchback, the XD. It's like the long one. XB? I think it's XB. See, I'm going 5 under right now. I drive slow as hell. And I think that's funny. I should probably be in 4th here. Check this out. Downshift for torque going uphill. Worked out. But if you had turbo, you wouldn't need to do that. You would just be chilling in 5th gear. Can you get a ticket for making like mad noise past houses and stuff, even if you're going the speed limit? Like, I am whatever you say I am. It's like that, officer. It's like the Eminem song, officer. I don't know. Maybe I should look that up. Because maybe I'm creating a paper trail with this podcast where I rev really loud. But, Your Honor, I clearly state in episode 3.5 that I just like going the speed limit. So can I get a dismissal or what? I only go the speed limit, dude. The cop was being a pussy. Your Honor, the cop was being a pussy. I shouldn't go into 3rd right now. I don't know, I could. I'm just gonna lose speed. And you listen because really you just need a friend. Well, lucky you, because I'm not famous. So, leave a comment. We'll actually be friends. So you can actually be friends with me right now. If you just give me a comment saying, I want to be friends with this guy. This guy seems mad chill. I want to be friends with him. Just send me an email. Check out my email on my account. We can hang out. I bet you're probably chill too. That's really all I'm trying to do, man, is find based boys. This one's for based boys. Based boys only, please. If you're not, listen, if you're not based, don't try to be my friend. Listen, and you know. If you're not, man, you know. Maybe you don't. Maybe you actually don't know that you're not based. Man, that's sad. Damn, no one's telling you that you're not based? Because all your friends aren't based? What's going on? Man, that's a rough go of things. I hope things look up for you and you can become based like me and all the people that I'm friends with. Here we go. This one here's a hill start. And it's a quick move off. It was fine. I rolled back a little. Officer, I was only accelerating to the speed limit as fast as I could. Ugh. Man, they should make LED headlights illegal. 'Cause it really annoys me. Damn, I can collect... Aw, nice. I can collect night crawlers. That's a good move. I can just go out into my yard and collect night crawlers for fishing. Although, what am I fishing for? It's the middle of December. And I'm fishing for squid. I got 10. Man, squid fishing is kind of scary. Like, okay, so here in Puget Sound, we get a market squid migration. They migrate down into where I am now around this time of year. They start up at the tip summer, late summer, early summer, April. They start at the tip, like, you know, sometime mid-year, and they make their way down, and they're schooling. The way they hunt is kind of crazy, man. It's like piranhas. It's like migratory piranhas. And they'll go for stuff that's like way bigger than them because they have fucking 50 of their boys hanging out. That's pretty cool. Oh, jeez. And so I've been successful one time going squid fishing. Squidding? I mean, they're not fish. So just squidding is probably the right term. What was I saying? Yeah, I caught 10 of them because I ended up attracting a school of them, and it's kind of crazy. Like you drop your squid jig down there, 10 of them circle around. It's like a Power Rangers fight scene where there's like 10 guys all in a circle, like 30 guys all in a circle, and then they're taking turns attacking. It looks crazy. And these squid are obviously harmless because they're all like less than a foot long. But what if they were like 4 feet long? What about Humboldt squid, man? That's real scary. That's real scary. It's worse than getting torn apart by wolves. Scary stuff. Ton of fun, though. Ton of fun. The fishing was. was a ton of fun, man. It's like a frenzy is how I would describe it. I don't have a smooth motion. I only catch the gear when I move off in first. When I move off in first, what I'm doing is catching the gear and then like getting on. But the technique I require is one of consistent pressure and acceleration, where there's no jump, there's only the move off. I'll figure that out at some point. What am I in fourth? Chilling. I don't know if it's a clarity. That's what I said at the start of this. I said that there's a certain clarity of thought at night. I'm not sure it's clarity. It's probably more like, I don't even know. More like breadth, maybe? Maybe breadth is a good way of saying it. That was another like, catching, whatever. Yeah, it's more like a breadth or field of thought. Field of thought. It's kind of a good way of saying it. Oh, here's a reason to move off quick. Okay, I'm burning a little hot. I'm getting a little hot here. Running around in second gear, trying to go 40 miles an hour in second. I'm gonna chill a little bit. Taking sort of a back road. I'll just go into fourth and hang out. I'll just go into fourth and hang out. A little bit slow for the gear, but a bit of west for the engine. Got a lot of respect for engineers. Ton of respect for engineers. It's like concretization of abstract thinking. If you think about STEM, right? Just as think about it abstractly. I'm doing something very not engineer-like. But if you think about STEM as a concept, science, technology, and math are developmental, abstract, conceptual fields. I mean, right? But engineering is the thing that, like, concretizes it. It uses human understanding of math and the scientific paradigm and the level of technology available to, make something real or see an issue, see a problem, and find a way to, address it. That's pretty cool. It's like, whatever. It's not like nothing. It's not like anything. It's like engineering. And that's cool. I am more along the lines of a driver. But maybe not. Counterpoint, maybe not. Maybe I am the engineer. Maybe I want it both ways, like in every case with me. Kind of a lax move off that was. I was just getting up to like 3K in second and third. So pretty tame for my standards. Damn, if you listen to the first episode though, I drive totally different. There's like a switch getting flipped. Tonight's actually a bit of a switch flip regarding my move-offs. And admittedly, they all waddle intermediate, but they're no longer amateuristic automotive car move-offs. Yo. Prius moving weird in front of me, making me think I'm about to see God. But I see God all the time. That guy just told me that a cop is up here. Hey, it's a good thing I just changed my registration and that I don't mind if people behind me get angry. Why am I in third? That's funny. I don't care if people behind me get angry, so I'm going to go the abrupt 35 mile an hour speed limit. Because the guy that I just passed flicked his lights at me. That could mean anything. That could mean that he wants to give me head. Or he's trying to save me $200. $200? I would probably end up paying $300 or $400. Haha! I'd probably end up paying $300 or $400 right now if I got pulled over for speeding 10 over. Because I don't have insurance. Uh-oh. Well, and why am I in the coppiest part of town? That's a cognitive dissonance or simple overlooking that only a pure driver like myself can get to. That's the point that only I can get to. It's for all you bigwigs to be jealous of me about, because you can't ever get to my level of intuitive genius. You mean wit? I just like accelerating so much. I just like accelerating so much. Damn. Yeah, man, that's real good. It feels real good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't even need to go to a track. Maybe I'm fine, because I'm going 5 under right now. There's no one next to me on the road. So I'm just chilling, going 5 under. Damn! See, there's a cop right there. SOBs ending up SOL. You hate to see it, but you're glad it's not you, right? Yeah. Oh, listen to this. Damn. A lot of water. That wasn't even that impressive. But you did hear the water, didn't you? Now a low pull in second at the always stop. More like no way stop. No way am I stopping. Bitch. What are the firemen gonna do? Pull me over? What are they gonna refer me to the police? You're gonna get a referral. That's what you used to get in like middle school and high school if you were misbehaving. You get a referral. I never understood who they referred you to, though. That was one part I did not quite understand. Who are you referring me to? Ooh. That was a bumpy first. This is going to be a hot second. It would have been a hot second if I stayed in second, but I didn't. Because I only have to be going 25. I'm narrating my driving again because I don't have any good ideas right now. But if there's one thing that the last episode made clear, it's that the point of this podcast is not to explore grave ideas of grave importance. They definitely come up, but it's not the point, so I shouldn't get down on myself if they don't rear their heads. 'Cause you know, it's like a sturgeon. You know, it's gonna show up when it fucking wants to. And you gotta be ready, but don't get down on yourself if you don't catch one. The point of the podcast is to get you through your day at work. Really. It's just to get you through your day at work. I love you. That was me downshifting down a hill to slow down in front of a residential area, of course. What are they going to call the HOA around me? On me? I don't live in this town. I live a town over. What are you going to do? You going to extradite me? Best part of this town closed down a year ago. So I don't give a fuck about this place. Should I dox it? I'm already doxing the whole Kitsap area. I'm talking about Paulsbo. Paulsbo, the gem of Kitsap. Cleanest town in the county. What the fuck else do you have? Olympia? Is Olympia in Kitsap? That might be its own county. What? Shelton? Tacoma? Silverdale? Bremerton? Go fuck yourself. South Kitsap? Go fuck yourself. It probably sucks to grow up there. It probably fucking sucks to grow up there. Sorry. What, are you gonna go to the mall and eat pretzel bites? Yeah. Man, I do love pretzel bites, though, I'll tell you what. Yeah, anyway. It definitely sucks to grow up in Bremerton or Silverdale, or especially Tacoma. You don't want to be in Tacoma. I never want to be in Tacoma. I've been there plenty. I saw Tool there. I saw Tool in Tacoma. Thing about it, though, is that Tacoma has a big dome. And I guess they didn't think it through, because what a big dome does to sound is it fucks it. What a big dome does to the sound of a rock band is it completely fucks it. That place is made for, what, hockey games? I think that place is made for fucking hockey games. But every major fucking touring band, when they come to Washington, or at least Tool, those old fucks, they just go to Tacoma. And they fuck me. Man. Tool's probably a scam, though, now. Watch your mouth, man. That's my favorite band you're talking about. Really, though, they're raking it in. They're not, they're not doing anything. Oh, damn. My beautiful move-off foiled by diligent public utility workers. Man, what a night it must be for these guys, huh? They're just at every corner. That is a cool thing about this town, about this corner of the world. Of course, it's a double-edged sword, these country roads. But it's really a very lovely drive. And it's actually unique. It's not fake, freak unique. Okay, well, we don't need to go that slow. Aw, come on. What's going on, really? We don't need to go that slow. Toyota FJ. Does anyone know what a Toyota FJ is? Because I don't. Looks kind of cool. It kind of looks like a Hummer. It looks a little bit like a Hummel. Yeah. Dude, you can probably brake faster than needing to go 15 miles an hour. Now I look like an asshole, but I'm not the one going 20. I'm not the one going 15. Anyway, we're not picking up speed still. Damn, yeah, man. Massive storm. Getting hit by a tree would be a cool landmark for the pod. For the pod. I'm never going to call it that again, by the way. Don't worry. I can stay in my lane. I know how to stay in my lane. If there's one thing I can do, if there's one social skill I do have, yeah. What was I talking about? Squid? I already talked about squid. I'm trying to get more of them. I think you just have to hit it like at dusk. Right at like 4:35 is the best time. Oh man. This is not necessary. This is not necessary. This speed, this chugging speed, I need NOS. I need turbo. I'm not pulling. It's hard to pull in third gear when you're going 20 miles an hour. You know what, man? I think that this episode's good. I think it's kind of an interesting skill to develop a sense for ending one of these episodes. And I think that right now is when is appropriate for this episode. This guy's going straight up 3 miles an hour. Nuts. Alright, yeah. Anyway, I'm fumbling now. I should have ended like 2 minutes ago. Now I need some kind of addendum to correct the skid. Turn into the skid. I can't just get in a car accident. What do I got? Last time I was in this mode, I just accelerated pretty hard and ended the episode immediately after saying that I had to think of something else. That was a decent move, but I'm not sure I want to do it again. It's kind of kitschy. Is that a good word for it? I'll just leave you with some dead air once I move off. The thing about the dead air, though, is that I consider it the most life-affirming part of the podcast. Observe. That nice. What are you gonna pull me over for, officer? I'm going 39 miles an hour. Okay, I'm actually going 45 right now, but same same idea. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to dip the energy level down and create a gradient, a timbral gradient between my thought and voice and my driving, or more like the driving. I don't necessarily want to claim ownership over it in the same way I would my thoughts. I don't think I'm done yet. Still downshifting. I still have one nice move off left. And you don't have to worry because DJ Litino is playing top 40 hits at the casino on weekends, I would assume. Here you go. This will be the big one. Across the bridge. Caught by wind. Beautiful. Beautiful and life-affirming. No dialogue necessary. Alright, that's good.